It's so dark, eh? You can only see my tooth. Look. Oh my God. This is horrible. You know? Look, people, I don't know what to do right here. I'm looking for, I have a light, right? But people that say they're helping me to tidy my car, they just annoy me by messing up where things are. Now, I need things, I can't find it. Can you believe? Oh, man. This is when people tell you they're helping you. That's all you get. I can't find my light. I'm a bit rough, right? But I prefer to leave my things where I can find it. Because I know where everything's at when I tidy up. Anyway, welcome to my message. This is your host, George Balogun. This is England. This is what, look, you know what the time is? It's only 5:15 in the afternoon, right, or in the evening. 5:15. See how dark it is. It's like 9 o'clock in the night. This is the annoying thing about winter. So, I'm looking for, hold on, can you see the way I have to keep myself warm? See, I go to the bar, you can't even see me because it's so dark. So, let me try and look for this thing. And if I can find it, I will get some light. Somebody will say, you this man, why don't you have this thing before you start your program? Yes, you're right. You could say that. But you didn't. Look at this joker. He didn't fix this thing back. Oh my God. Like I was saying, you didn't know what I was doing. The car is full of junk. I can't even believe that. I can't find it. Can you believe it? It's not here. People should leave my stuff alone. You know, if they leave it alone, I'll be able to find it. Unless I go outside on the road and do it. Can you believe it? It's so dark. You know, when I say to people, leave my stuff alone, they don't listen. It looks like I just moan about everything. But now, you see, I was right. I can't find it. I hope I'm not blocking this guy because he's reversing from his house. Don't hit my car. I sold this van. The van is going. Do you know that? You know that this van is going. My van is sold. It's going. Oh, thank God. The guy could come out of his house. Hold on, let me see if I can find this light because it's annoying me. I can't actually talk to you without looking for it. People don't just leave my stuff alone, man. Right. Sorry, guys. I can't find it. Well, can you see? If I do this, can you see it? You can see me here. All right. This is what we're gonna do today. This is the best way to go. I can't find my little light. Right? Can you see me? It's cold, mate. That's why I'm doing all this. It's cold. I love this thing. It's, this wrapper or whatever it's called. It's got a proper name for it. Knowing me, I don't know how to call anything. Just call it how it sounds right to me. Is how I call things. You know? Oh, look. I found some other drink in my car. In this car, right, you can find so many things. You'll find drinks in my car. You might even find some burgers or some food we took from church. You find in this car, you'll be surprised. Honestly, you look around thinking, I remember this rice. I remember this jollof rice. What's he doing here? That's what you get to. I'm sorry. Look, today things are just so funny. I have to laugh. I might need to start doing this a bit early, because it's crazy. I'm using the street light. That's why I have to come like this here. So you can see me. Look, the street light is what I'm using. I hope you can still see me. It's cold. Those of you that you've never been to England before, right? It's not as cold as that, but when you open your freezer in your house in Africa, you know that steam comes out of it, right? It comes out like, that's how it is when you walk around. Sometimes your ears, you can't even feel it. It's not that bad now, but I think I'm getting a bit older. And I'm not liking it. I'm not liking the winter anymore because it's cold. So what I think I should do, winter time, I should come to Nigeria, get my vitamin D, right? Enjoy the sun. Summertime, come back to England and stay in England until the summer is past. Then go back. So I'll be doing that. That's what I'm thinking I'm going to do. So I pray that God gives me the finance to be able to do it, because Nigeria is very expensive. Nigeria is not a cheap one. Maybe I can move to another country instead of Nigeria. Nigeria is very expensive, But I don't know. What do you think? Should I move to Nigeria? I don't know. Well, life is good, If you don't come to the conclusion that life is good, you will always see that life is bad. If you don't know how to laugh about your situation and just laugh at it, you will remain sad, angry, pointing finger to everyone and everything, and you will only see the negative. Honestly. If you take yourself so serious about everything, and you just go, oh, this is not working, that's not working, everybody's bad, this is evil, this is that, this is that. If that's what you do all the time, my friend, sadness will always be beside you. It is not a prayer, it is not a cause, it's the reality of what you are doing. What I've realized is that there's so many things that we do that causes us a lot of pain. But we don't know. Is it not funny that the good book says, my people perish for lack of knowledge? Is it not amazing that the book did not say, my people perish because of the devil, or because of the witch in your family, or the evil people around, or something? Just think about this for a minute, okay? Right? Don't get angry. Don't think I don't know what I'm saying. Don't think you have all the experience because you've gone through some very bad thing in life, Please don't think so. Just listen. The Bible makes it very clear, right? It's an authoritative book, right? I believe in it. Some of you that listen to me believe in it. Some of you doesn't, but some of you do. Right. My point is simply this. He said, my people perish for lack of knowledge. Let's just dissect that for a minute. What does it mean by lack of knowledge? Probably not understanding, not knowing, not having information about something specific, not having information about something that you need to live your life, not having adequate information. There's one thing to have information, there's another thing to have adequate information. In other words, information that carry weight. Do you understand? Information that brings you to a place. Information that gives you a headway. I've used this example many times in church and in places. If you are in a place, right? Let's say you are in a friend's house and somebody just fell down, collapsed, and you're not trained in there's a name for it, I can't remember. Health and safety. No, not health and safety. I can see the cross, simple medical thing that you need to know, right? If you're not a doctor, you're not a nurse, you're not a carer that understand what to do when somebody falls down, and you probably run out of the room or panic or scream or start crying. But if somebody that has adequate information, what will they do? They will pick it up, they will go to the person, they will do proper procedure on them, and they will save their life. Simple. But if all of you that are there have no knowledge, no adequate information about the person collapsing, that is, my people perish for lack of knowledge. That person could die because of lack of knowledge. Another example. In this country, a lot of people have high blood pressure. And they take tablet regularly, every day. And they live their life 70, 60, 80, 90 years, and they don't die. But in a place that they have lack of knowledge, they don't have adequate information, the person will die. Have heart attack, have stroke, die. Why? Because they have no adequate information. They might have a bit of information about high blood pressure, but don't know the right diet, do you understand? Adequate information, they don't have it. So because they don't have adequate information, they lose their life. The father died, the mother died, or you have sickle cell. If you have adequate information, you can survive. Or you have diabetic is another heavy one. People die of diabetic. But if you have adequate information, you can reverse it. You don't need to pray. You can pray. God can do something. I'm all for that. However, I'm talking about simple understanding and information that you need to have that will sort it out. But my people perish for lack of knowledge. Knowledge of a lot of different things. It's not just going to church or different things that God has created that you need to have knowledge on. Some people have knowledge of if you drink some leaves, go into the jungle, get 1 or 2 leaves together, rub them together, get their moisture, put it in your mouth, something can happen to your body and you'll be healed. But if you don't have adequate information, you can take something and it kills you. My people perish for lack of knowledge, lack of information about the subject in front of you. You don't know what to do. You don't understand how to go. I remember one day a friend of mine called Akin Savage, very nice guy, is a pastor, is a prophet. Really, those are the kind of person I can vouch for as a prophet because it's good. I've known him a long time. One day, we used to do business together and we were in the car I think he was driving. That was the time that this Mercedes-Benz, I think the 300, I was so fascinated about the engine. It's got 24 valve and all of that. It was really fast, really nice. So we were just sitting down. We were driving and we were stuck on this traffic, on this road. We were there for some time. And after a while, we just thought we should turn to another road. And we went through that road, and that road was parallel to the road we are on, and it took us right to the front of the traffic. And we went. And we said to each other and said, wow. Because we don't have knowledge of the area, we were sitting down and stuck into the traffic. We could have gone this way ages ago. We don't have adequate information about the area. It wasn't the day of Google. There was no Google then. In those days, in England, you have what they call A to Z. You sit down, you pick it out, you plan your route, and you find your way. That's how we used to do it. Gone are the days. A to Z. That's all we use. Nothing else. You know. We put a lot of things on God. God, Holy Spirit, church, mosque, religious, spiritual. We don't find information. We don't. And I've seen another thing in the era of our life, which I've done for many years. You know, internet can destroy you and it can make you a genius. You can find information on the internet. Without you going to school, you can be on the internet and learn a profession. And learn. Because there's so many free. The only thing with internet, you need time. There's so many freebie. People that have created some. I remember one time that I wanted to know about how to do what's the thing called? Event planning. You know? And I went on the internet. I had a whole book about event planning that you have to pay 10,000 or God knows how many thousand to go and study it. Somebody on the internet creates a whole step by step how to do an event. How to start, what you do, what you put. I was shocked. It was there, step by step. The same internet, you can be on it, just chatting rubbish all day. Chatting jazz, you know. Just chatting absolute crap. And before you know, you spend 5 hours. The same internet. People are on there making money, not duping people. Making money. They're sleeping. You hear, chicken. I remember my ex-girlfriend, Helen. Lovely girl. English girl. She has her own kind of business, you know, on the internet. I remember in the night, we'll be in the house. You just be hearing chicken, 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 chicken. What? Someone is buying something in our store, on our store. Someone is buying something on our store. Someone is buying something. And the next day, she'll be packing them, wrapping them. If I tell you what she's selling, you won't believe it. And they don't cost more than maybe £1, 50p. But those are the money that she uses to go on holiday. She doesn't even touch her wages. That's what she used to go on holiday. While you are sitting down, chatting crap on the internet, you know, you're just messing up, mate. You get me? Messing up. So, your lack of knowledge that the Bible is talking about is in a broad way, mate. You know, you've got to look at it and think to yourself, you know what I mean? I got to sort this out, you know. I need knowledge about this thing. And you know, if you're proud to ask a little boy or a little girl, a young person to teach me how to do this thing, something is wrong with your head. Because what you should understand is that once you've been taught, you know. Even if they laugh about you and make jokes, you know it now. They can't take the knowledge of your brain. It's in there. And you know how to do things now. That's it. So why would you not do that? Why would you not say to yourself, you know what? I need to know how to do this, and I'm going to learn it. Ask people, you know, go on the internet, find out. Some people that you will pay, all the information they are bringing to you is from the internet. They got it on the internet, and they just repackage it, bring it together, bring it to you, and teach you. A guy that I met in England did something to me that I'll never forget. I wanted to go back to what I studied. Housing officer. Housing. Right. So there was a time I was very depressed, because a lot of things had happened to me and I was just fed up of life and everything. I didn't want to kill myself or anything like that. But you know the kind of depression that comes to you that you don't want to work. But then your debt is just going right up, you know. Because if you don't pay your mortgage, they'll just take your house. My mortgage was behind. My mortgage has never been behind. Never. My mortgage was behind. I was down and out, honestly. It was really bad. Oh my God, last year was very bad. Within a year, God has turned my life around. I'm like shocked. Oh, last year was horrible. I've made some crazy decisions. I met some crazy people, some women that, they messed me up. I messed myself up. You know, I don't like pointing the finger on people. I just like taking responsibility. Nobody put a gun in my head, you know. It's part of what I did too. So saying the woman is done wrong, that person is just stupidness. It takes two. So let's leave that. But I went through it. My debt was just packed. I didn't have any money. I was just doing silly jobs, anything. So anyway, I met this guy. I got a job. I was working with housing association in a place, but now I'm a liaison officer. I started working as liaison officer. I was in charge of a lot of complaints, and I know how to deal with it. I was very good at the job, so I met this guy. And there was a card that they call CSCS card, and you have to get a card, and they asked for it. So I met him because I know he's got a lot of qualification. The guy has qualification coming out of his brain. You know, he's got loads of qualification. Nigerian guy, very nice. So I told him, look, help me out, mate. I need help, you know. And he did. But he charged me for it. But information that he gave me was on the telly. It was from the internet. I saw it. I found out everything that he did. But I committed to him that I will pay him. So I paid him. I still owe him some money, and I will pay it. Why? Because I made commitment that I will pay him for what. Because he shared knowledge with me. Because I was lazy to find out. If I went on the internet, what he did for me, he would not need to do it. I would have known. But because I was stupid enough and lazy, not to find out things, not to do things, then he spent his time to put it together. Well, I have to pay for it, and I paid for it. He charged me good, and I just paid for it, and I still owe him money, you know. And I'm going to pay because I've given my word. I've given my word that I'm going to pay, so I have to pay, you know. But the point is, the information was there. He got the information. Maybe he didn't sleep. He got it. So if I didn't want to do that, then I have to pay for it. All I'm saying to you is that my people perish for lack of knowledge is because you might have information, but you needed adequate information. For whatever you want to do, find out. I've got to go in a minute. Find out. Don't sit down there. Use internet to your advantage. Don't use internet to just find romance or romance that you are not going to keep anyway. Don't use internet to... People are wise now, you know. You can't tell them stupid story. They won't listen to you. Well, you can still catch some people because emotionally they're dull, you know. Something is wrong with them. But people are wise. They're not stupid as they used to be in the beginning, you know. But you know what? It's a shame, right? I would like to help people when I have the finance to do it. But I can't because I don't know who is playing a game on me and who is trying to trick me. So this wickedness has made people like me very wise. I won't give you 10p. I will not send any money to you. You are wasting your time. Why? Because there's so much lie. People will tell you lie about, and they want to drive them out of the house. Their mother is in the hospital. Their son is in the hospital. They lie. Why? You can meet people on this same Facebook that you become good friends, and they will send you money. Because 20 pounds, 40 pounds for me to go and buy pizza and eat, I'd rather give it to you for you to do something good with it, but not you going around and tricking people all over the place, getting 20 pounds here, 10 pounds there, 20 pounds there. By the time you'll be more millionaire than us. You get me? But then the people that genuinely need help, we will not bless them. We won't give them 10p because we were so... Look, I've done this before. Let me tell you what I've done. Because I'm not, like I keep telling you guys, I tell you things that I've tried. I've done it. Most of the time. Not all the time. Most of the time. One time, right? I met a young girl on Facebook. What am I going to do with the girl? I don't have the time. I'm in England. I'm not going to fly to Nigeria to go and have sex. It's stupidness. I don't do stupid things like that. When I go to Nigeria, maybe I go for like 5 days or 10 days. I'm in and out. I don't have time to be messing about. Anyway, I've been talking to her. But most of the time when I talk to people, I just want to get into your head to find out what's going on in there and how can I help. That's always most of my purpose. I'm telling you now. What's going on there? What are you thinking about? What is happening? What's driving you mental? Let's talk about it. That's why if you're my friend, I'll write to you a little bit, but I want to hear your voice. I want to talk to you. You know, just to understand what's going on and how can I help. All the time. That's what I always try to do. I don't get it right most of the time. No, sorry, I don't get it right some of the time. Most of the time I'm right. And this person, nice girl, good looking, and one time she just came with this story. Her mom is in the hospital, they want to drive them out of the house. I had some money, I don't need it, you know. It's not a lot. You know that I'm not like millionaire. Because sometimes you have some money, 50 pounds, 20 pounds, you know, you have some money that you can give to somebody dying, somebody that needs help in another country. And you do it for God's sake. You do it and forget it. You don't do it to get their number, to want to sleep with them or all that nonsense. You just do it for God's sake. So I did it. Forgot about it. It came back to me. She went and bought somewhere that she had met in Mugun. I got money from the person. And then it came back to me. So I wrote her in stinker. I almost put a curse on her. You never get any helper. Because you have deceived me that I'm trying to help you. I did not tell you I want to marry you. I didn't say I want to sleep with you. I wasn't doing anything stupid. I was just being my brother's helper. That's all. But you see, that's how people mess up people, and then the people that really need help won't get it. They won't get it because nobody wants to help them. Because you just think about, this sounds like what the other person said. Sorry, bye. You know, but there are genuine people there that they need help. Genuine people that they really sincerely need help. They're not playing games. You know, Nigeria is tough. Africa is tough. You know, there are people that need help. We can get money if you are not working, the government will give you money. But there are some people, they genuinely need help. If you give them 20 pounds, 50 pounds, 100 pounds, it will be a lot of things, so then they will be able to use it for something. But if you are messing people up and just lying, look at Ireland. Nigerians used to go there and get their paper until it's ruined. They mess it up. England mess it up. Why? Why do you have to go to a country and the goodness of that country, you will expire it? You go there and extinct. You finish it. That anybody that genuinely needs help, they will think twice before they help them. Why? Why do we do this? We destroy Nigeria. They will come to another country, mess. And, you know, Nigerians, you scare me. We always believe we are smarter than everybody else. Why do you get this? My people perish for lack of knowledge. How do you come to that conclusion that Nigerians, we are smarter than everybody else? Man, I'm sorry, I can't comprehend it. I don't understand it. We are so smart. Nigeria is not together. We are so smart. The people that steal the money, we celebrate them. And we are smart. What a shame. May God help us. Well, that's my own bit. I've done my bit. This little thing I'm doing here is just my bit. My little opinion. I pray that somebody listen and it help them. Recap. What did we talk about? We talk about my people perish for lack of knowledge. And we break it down. What's knowledge? What is the lack of knowledge that we're perishing? We'll look at it, listen to this video, you'll get the whole full story. All I will say to you is that be careful, understand what you're doing, trust God, don't be afraid. All right? Find knowledge. Don't just give up. Find knowledge. Don't waste your time on the internet. Use it. There are things happen on the internet, use it. Don't waste your time. Use the internet for your benefit. There are a lot of information on the internet. Lot of information. You can get you can become a PhD holder on the internet. PhD. I'm telling you. Because there are research there that people have done. They've dumped it on there. There's nothing you cannot get on the internet. You can create, I remember many years ago, some guy, they create a game and left it on, they've forgotten about it. I just forgot, you know, they are now millionaires because people just start playing it. There's nothing you cannot sell on the internet. I told you about my ex-girlfriend. She made money to go on holiday every year on the internet. Just selling things for £1, 50p. That's what she sells, though. And that's just small business. There are people that have better ideas and big business mind, and you know. So stop wasting your time just sitting on the internet, just talking crap with people that they will not do anything for you, and start using brain to think you can take money from people for free. People are wise, man. Especially the English boys. Like us. We are stingy anyway. English are stingy. We're very stingy. We don't give money anyhow because we work in the cold very hard. So he won't give you money anyhow. The Americans can come and be making noise. That's why they die. But the English boy, forget it. Omoya Charlie, don't give no money. So, if somebody gives you money and they're trying to be a blessing to you, don't be too smart, okay? I wish you well. My car is now really scattered. I need to turn my on. This is my work phone. I need to turn it off. And I need to go. Oh my God, I need to go now. Right. Turn this stupid phone off. You know why? If I don't turn this phone on, you'll be surprised that people call me at this time when I finish at 5. People will still be calling me. And I'm saying to myself, why are you calling me at this time? What have I done now? This thing is not locked, you know. It's not lucky, I don't know why. There's so much junk. When the guy that I sold this car to, when he's going to pick up his car, I don't know how I'm going to pack all this junk I have in this car. It's not lucky, you know, people, eh? Can somebody come and help me from Nigeria or England, anywhere you are? Hey, I've done it. Hey, well done, Georgie boy. Well done. Right. My other glasses is going to a thing. I'm packing my load. I still need to walk about 5 minutes to my class. People, thank you for your time. Even watching me like, you can see my teeth. God bless you. Yeah? Thank you very much. I really appreciate you guys. I should see you on Wednesday. I don't know what I'm going to do. Because this, maybe I have to find somewhere to park that there's a bit of a light. Or I go under a light on the road and speak to you. People will think I'm crazy. They're very nosy. Anyway, look. Thank you very much for spending time with me. You know, I really appreciate you guys. I am very grateful that you spend your evening with me at this very time. Please enjoy your week. I wish you the very best. Don't forget, my people perish for lack of knowledge. Don't perish. Get knowledge. On anything you want to do, get knowledge. Don't just buy a car without finding out the car, fuel consumption, maintenance, everything. Find out. Before I buy a car, I do a lot of research. Do that. You save money. You know, don't just buy a house. Find out the area, everything. You can do it by yourself. Don't stop giving people money to do things for you. Do it. The knowledge will stay with you. You become an expert. All right? I've got to go. God bless you. Bye-bye. See you.